Alrighty. The color on the back looks black like I said on camera, but it's really a deep purple. And it reminds me of the color of Welch's grape juice. And GROTE is on par with other brands in this price range. Left me quite a lot of residue in the cavities. Also up in the it's hard for me to get it, but in the truss rod there's a lot. I took some out already. I've done the nut, so even though I have to do frets, I have 11 so far that I've marked that I could measure that need to be leveled. So I think they're stainless, but they still need leveling. The pickups are going to go. I'm going to do my best to clean this fretboard. It's got a lot of compound in the crevices of the wood grain. I'll see about the tuners when I get the strings off. For now they feel fairly good for factory tuners. The factory strings are now going to come off. Going to disassemble the electrics, take out the pickups. I'm going to keep the pots and the knobs. I'm going to change the caps in there. 47s I don't like. So we'll see about the tuners when I get the strings off. Pickups are going to be black. I tested all the chrome covers I have and none of them were better than a set of Seymour Duncan clones that I bought, which sound really good on the test jig. I went through 5 sets of pickups today, testing them all to find which one I liked the best, and it was them. So this is going to be black, and I think chrome trims with clear here. This knob may be changed to black. I wish I could do something about this. I'll see. And that's where it's going. So I'll do all that work and then we'll get back with an update to see how it's going at some point. Well, it's stripped down. It's been buffed, shined, polished, and now we're ready to tape up the board and start leveling. And that will take a couple of hours. Okay, it's time for an update. Oh, let me suspend the inspirational music. Okay, so my electrics are done. Cleaned up the pocket. Everything is physically waxed and buffed and all that. And I was able to get the white on the fretboard, not white, with an Old English oil that's used to cover up scratches. So it darkened the whites. It looks pretty good. I don't see any of the whites left. It took 2 coats of the Old English oil that has a little bit of a dark walnut tint to it, and that did it. Oh, and the tuners, I ordered locking tuners. I thought they were on prime. Turns out only the black ones were on prime, and the chrome ones that I ordered are coming from China. So I didn't want to wait. So these tuners here are off of the Ocean Blue IYV guitar. I tuned them up and they are nice and taut, and they're going to work just fine. So I went from the butter knobs to tulip knobs. Alright, the roller bridge is ready to go, and my tailpiece I'm going to put on a set of 9s. So I'm going to string it up. I have to check the nut to make sure that what I cut with the factory strings is still going to work with these. Hopefully they will. Sometimes there's some slight differences, and when it needs to go down, it's easy. When it needs to come up, that's a problem. So I think it's going to go pretty good. These pickups are the set of 5 that I tested on my test jig, and these fake Seymour Duncans were the best with clarity and articulation that I wanted to hear out of all of them. And I know there's going to be the naysayers about, don't buy those fake Seymour Duncans, but guess what? I'm not spending $300, on pickups for a $200 guitar. Budget. It's all about budget, and these sound pretty good for budget, so we're going to use them. And the naysayers who have the money that says, buy the real ones, go right ahead. I'm not stopping you. But those people need to stop telling other people how to run their lives. Just saying. So I'll be back in a second once I have all the strings on, the work is done, and it's stretched in, and the neck is set up and everything, and we'll do a little bit of, sound testing. Alrighty then, let's move everything to the amp and see how she goes. Damn, that's pretty. I put a chrome knob on the switch. I left this plate because it's glued to the top of the guitar. So chrome rings, black pickups, kept the original knobs because they look okay on this guitar, this style. And the pots are not that friction, so I didn't need knurls. Clear pick guard, and we are good to go. Well, here we are at the amp, and oh yeah, I wanted to show you the shine that I got on this thing. I mean, it's just wowzer. And the fretboard looks great. And the back, wow, look at that. You can see me in the reflection of my tablet. Ooh, super duper. Yes sir, yes sir. 8.4 pounds, this one. And so we got it on the standard 65 Deluxe Demo version, and just put up the bridge. Let's go to the neck. The neck has a warmer voicing, quite a bit, and between the two they kind of balance out very nicely. And that's of course at full volumes, but because of the independent volumes and the independent tones, you can take the neck back off a little bit. Take the bridge off a little bit. That makes it warmer. And then you can add either neck tone or bridge tone to dial in exactly the kind of, atmospheric tone you want to get. So in that particular case, it's pretty sweet, And you can do that with pretty much every one of my guitars that I do independent volumes with, which I do them all the LPs that way, and even my Strats and other guitars. So I like independent volumes for pickups. That gives you as much control as you desire based on whatever the pickups can do. Now, I'm very, very happy with this as it turned out. It's taken a couple of days work. I had bought locking tuners to put on there to replace the butter buttons, but they were going to take 2 more weeks before they got here, and I decided I don't want to wait that long. I need it now. Love the clear pickups, eh? I mean the pick guards. Love those. It's almost not there except for that chrome. Yeah. So I think all the chrome together, the chrome here, and the chrome there, and the chrome there, it's all chrome. It's pretty sweet in my eye. Might not be some people's cup of tea. I have a playing setup as well for some atmospheric stuff with a little compressor to bring it all out there. So we're just going to do a little bit of this. So I'm pretty pleased with it. Much better than it was. The Big Grape machine. Combination of fake Seymour Duncans, new roller bridge, new clear pick guard, rewired the existing pots, just changed the tip on the switch, and put the ocean blue tuners on it. I cut the nut down, I saved it, it didn't have to be changed, so that was a little less work. And a really good polishing and buffing, and I'm very happy that they had originally matched the back covers to the pick guard that they had on the front. Turned out pretty sweet for me anyway. I hope you guys enjoyed it. Didn't show all the work, but the results are important. Do all the things you've got to do and you get the results you're looking for. Thanks for checking in, watching this thing. I appreciate all your support. Catch you in the next one.